it. Renee, how are you like your character?
I think Evangeline is who I aspire to be. She's so strong and compassionate and, you know, almost too good to be true a lot of times. I mean, half times I read the script, I'm like, no way. Give me a break. No, but I love it. I love the fact that, I just love the fact that there's a character like that on television that we can kind of look to and relate to, and even when she does stupid things or whatever, I'm really proud of the fact that they're writing a character like that on Daytime and writing her so.
And obviously you're doing well. I'm going to brag for you a little bit. You were nominated for your first Daytime Emmy this year. What was that like when you found out you were nominated?
Oh my God, I was on TV when I found out actually, and I was just that year had been a pretty amazing year, and I could almost cry just talking about it. It was just such an emotional moment, and I was just so honored. You know, that's kind of why we come out here. Is we love working with each other, but the affirmation that we get from you guys just for sitting out here in the hot sun and just watching it. We can't be in the living room with you when you're watching the show, so just seeing your faces kind of makes us feel like what we do every day means something. So thank you.
Just a moment, but I also want people to know that Renee was voted by New York Magazine. I just love this. Oh my God. Best performer crying out for roles worthy of her talent.
That was actually from my role in Shakespeare in the Park, but thank you.
But you know what? For everything, and you were in Color Purple?
Yeah, I was.
So, now, Oprah showed the day that she walked in on the cast. Were you there that day?
I was there that day, actually.
What was that like?
Well, I had told all my friends I was kind of making fun of the people in the cast.
No, you have to tell them your Oprah moment when she decided she wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Should I tell them that?
Well, Cassie DePaiva is kind of like my little hero over here. We share a dressing room every day, so I've seen her naked, but whatever. But anyway, so I was trying to decide. I was kind of tired. I had just done Shakespeare in the Park, and I was, you know, heartbroken over John, and you know, I was doing all this stuff with my character, and then they asked me to do The Color Purple, and I didn't know whether I should do it, so I was talking to Cassie about it, and she said, "Well, you know, if you do it, you're going to meet Oprah."
I said, "Done."
That's the reason why I did the show. She was the deciding factor.
I said, "You're going to meet Oprah, and you're going to be on her show."
And you know, it was like foreshadowing, because we were in rehearsal, and Oprah was not a part of the show at all at that time. And we were standing in rehearsal, and everybody, you could tell the energy of the directors. They were kind of nervous, and we didn't know why, and they were being kind of rude. And I was kind of thinking, why are you like all uptight, you know? And then all of a sudden they were like, you know, we need to take a break. And then they were like, okay, we have a special visitor. Can you all come inside? And then all of a sudden these cameras came in and lights came in. And then Oprah Winfrey walks into the rehearsal studio, and everybody started crying. That's how I told the story to my friends. They started crying. How lame is that? They were like crying because Oprah walked in. Get over yourself.
Renee channeled me and went up to Oprah and went,
So then they showed on the Oprah show, they showed that moment on television, and there is a close-up of the ugliest crying face I've ever made in my life. I'm the only one crying in the whole room. It's so embarrassing. But it was an awesome experience, and
congratulations.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you for telling us about it. David! David, I see that you were a Marine and a model. Tell us about it. And now you're like to live.
Yeah, well, the Marine Corps thing was, it was kind of after high school. I was young, and I was doing a Desert Storm, but I didn't end up doing anything. I got a medical discharge a few years later. And the modeling thing was kind of like, I had, you know, I was going to school, I had like 3 jobs, and it kept coming up, and after 2 years of seeing it there in my face, I finally said, okay, I'll do it. And I ended up doing well, so this kind of happened.
Here, here. And how are you like Christian?
Well, Christian is very righteous, and I like to think I am. He just has more patience than I do. I probably wouldn't put up with the things he did, but he's a great guy.
And so are you. David Primero is one of the loveliest people we have on the show. Really kind and thoughtful, and he's not hard to look at.
Yeah. Can I just say something?
Please do.
And then I'll pass it over to Adriana, but whatever. But I have to say, and I would never say this to him because on set we have to before action and after cut we fight. So I'll say this in public. One of the best things about him, he's all beautiful and whatever, but he has no idea. He really is one of those people that just does not consider himself, kind of a beautiful guy.
Maybe he should get his eyes checked.
But actually that makes you like him even more, yeah. He's all shy, look at him. That's why he has the glasses on his eye.
Well, okay, Jean-Paul.
Hey, what would you like to talk about?
Talk about the hole in your sock, man.
Wait, is Renee done talking? Okay, go ahead. True.
So, Jean-Paul does have a hole in his sock, and is this your way of bargaining for a raise next contract?
I was going to talk about that. The one way that I'm not like Rex is Rex loves fashion and wears $1,000 jackets and owns a nightclub and all that stuff, and I have holes in my socks.
JP wears pajamas every day.
I dress like I'm homeless.
Does he really?
You wear pajama bottoms every day to One Life to Live.
The same like 3 pairs of pajama pants.
When I got my job on One
Every
Life,
day.
I bought 10 pair of pajama pants, and that's what I wear.